There's blood at the house. Okay? And I know, you know what happened. I'm trying to find out from you. Did you go in there and find some bad stuff and you were scared and you guys covered it up and did something with them? Just tell me that.
On August 1st, 2015, Cheyenne called the cops to report her father, Mark Weekly, and her daughter, Meredith, missing. But things quickly took a dark turn when police found out they'd actually been dead for weeks.
The mother, Cheyanne Jessie, reported the two missing to deputies yesterday morning. She said maybe they were in Georgia. Turns out they weren't in Georgia. They were just about a half-mile down the road at the landlord's house.
What shocked everyone most was the reason behind it. In a fit of rage, Cheyenne stabbed and shot them both because she believed they were causing trouble in her rocky relationship with her boyfriend, Matthew Cody Monroe. And get this, she didn't even call the police until about 2 weeks later, and left their bodies lying around for 4 days before hiding them in plastic storage containers in a neighbor's shed. After reporting them missing, Cheyenne said she had texts from her dad claiming he was terminally ill and wanted to travel the country with Meredith. He even told family not to look for him and said he was leaving everything, including his house, to Cheyenne. But the story didn't add up. Why would a grandfather just take off with his granddaughter without telling anyone? And why hadn't anyone heard from them in almost 2 weeks? The detectives knew time was running out. Where were Meredith and Mark? Were they in danger? As they started piecing it all together, it was clear this case was going to be like no other. Cheyenne's interrogation is as twisted and unsettling as the crime itself. This interrogation will also be longer than usual. The original footage is more than 4 hours long, but we will try to get all the important moments in 60 to 90 minutes.
Yes.
What's your birthday?
5. Sorry, I was speaking to my daughters. It's August 25th, 89. Hers is 5/26/09. I all paid for it and stuff.
Okay, what was your daughter's name?
Meredith, Cheyanne Jessie, Leeann, one word.
And when was she 6?
Yes, sir.
And who did she live with full time?
Me, but my dad was talking about maybe taking her
Okay.
and just till school starts. So
this last time you dropped her off, y'all were talking about him taking her till school starts?
yeah,
Okay.
until she gets straight, because she behaves better from him. She has oppositional defiancy,
Okay.
basically where she has the word problem.
Okay.
She actually said that the police can't touch her, and I said, yeah, they can. They're pretty powerful people.
Have you called the police on her before?
No, I haven't called the police on her before, but I've had her big ratty.
I'm sorry?
Big ratty.
Okay, Baker acted?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
That's all right. When was she Baker acted?
The first time we went to the doctor and everything, we talked to them, and she did it herself.
No, when was that though? How long ago was it?
June was the first time, and she had one done in July.
Of this year?
Yes, sir.
So she got Baker acted when she went to the doctor and they determined that, or?
Yeah, she said that I've seen this before and we don't get a handle on it now, and it can present some pretty worse scenarios.
Okay.
And that she goes, it's a chemical imbalance also in the brain.
Is it, did they say that's hereditary or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, with her dad having it and my mom having it, that, and then my grandma has it, and some of my siblings have it.
Her biological father has it? Who's the biological father?
Billy Salisbury. Billy Lee Salisbury.
Was he in the child's life?
No, sir. He hasn't seen her since she was not even a year old. And I like when we're moving to Florida.
Is it Salisbury?
Just like you spell Salisbury Steak.
And how old was he?
I don't remember. I know it was freaking like 88.
So he's in his 20s?
Yeah.
You said before he moved to Florida. Where's he at?
He lives in Georgia somewhere. I've been trying to find him to get child support
Okay.
for pretty much all of her life. He handed us $50 up there and said, don't call child support on me. I said, okay. Came forward.
$50?
Yeah, if I came forward and did it anyways, because, like, okay,
Right.
you know, you helped make her, you know, you should help raise her.
And that's when she was 3 years old, y'all came out of Florida?
Before she was a year old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was a baby.
Okay. And does she have a psychiatrist here and a medical doctor?
Yes, they're at Peace River.
Okay. Where's the medical doctor?
Peace River.
Do you know the doctor's names?
It was supposed to be this lady, Adir, but she's not there, and then we were supposed to see this other person, and Meredith hasn't had a chance to go see that person yet.
The medical doctor?
My dad was supposed to take her to see him. I told him, I said, she's been baby practice, they're gonna wanna see her, Monday morning. And he said, okay.
Which Monday morning?
The following Monday that I dropped her off.
And what's the day you dropped her off?
I dropped her off on the 18th,
Okay.
Saturday. Very early in the morning then I went to pick my fiance up from work.
Okay, and so she was supposed to go to the doctor on Monday to see the medical doctor or the psychiatrist?
Like a medical doctor and a psychologist. Like, she's supposed to get like a checkup or they did it before. Basically it's like, when a patient comes out of the hospital, they normally, like in 3 days, they follow up with them to make sure that they're still not wanting to harm themselves and everything.
Okay. And I know that some deputies or detectives, I didn't come when you called to file a report or whatever, so this is my first time talking to you. But you talked to some detectives or deputies at your dad's house?
Sure.
How did you get here? Did y'all drive here?
Well, they bought me here.
Oh, you rode with him here? Okay. Did you come here under arrest or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you come here because you wanted help or did?
I wanted to help find my daughter.
Okay.
And my dad. Like, he texted us on my fiance's phone. My phone was kind of jacked up that week.
Okay.
It was time for me to get minutes on my phone, and my data was slow. So.
Okay. But so you wanted to come here freely? You wanted to help? You wanted to come here?
I wanted to help my dad.
All right.
And my daughter be found.
Okay. Yeah, we do too. For you, okay. But it's in these missing person cases, the reason why, if you're wondering, the reason why I ask all these questions, because believe it or not, I've done this job a long time. Believe it or not, I need to almost like know her whole life and what she does and all that kind of stuff. Okay. And so that's why we ask all these questions. So if she was supposed to go to the doctor on the 20th,
Yeah.
do you know if she went?
I know I don't. They called me and I let them know that my dad was supposed to take her and everything.
When did they call you?
That day that she wasn't there.
Okay. So they called after they apparently didn't show up?
Yeah, and then I tried calling my dad, and it's like, when I call him, his phone's turned off.
Okay.
So, and I know whenever he gets mad at me, he turns the phone off. He also told me when I dropped her off, I don't know why you put her on his medicine and stuff. When she's with me, she acts perfectly fine.
Okay. But on the 20th, what time was the appointment? What time did they call you?
I think that appointment was supposed to be like in the first thing in the morning. I don't remember that because my hours at work are so crazy.
Do you remember about what time the doctor called you and said, hey, are they coming in? Or?
It was like the afternoon.
So afternoon time?
Okay.
And how do they call you? Do they call you Road?
They call my cell phone.
Okay. What is your cell phone number?
863-398-5131. Yeah.
So right after they called you, were you at work that day when they called you?
I don't remember. I know I worked late to schedule like 11 to 4 sometimes.
Whereabouts do you work?
Plant City Lowe's.
Oh, okay. Are you like cashier or manager?
Cashier.
Okay.
I'm part-timer.
So when they called you on your cell phone, did you take the call or was it just a voicemail?
Like voicemail.
Okay, so you didn't actually talk to anybody. They were just left a message.
I'm not allowed to answer my phone.
That's what I was asking. So how long? Like, did you go on break and try to call your dad?
Mm-hmm.
And how long was it after the doctor left a message that you called, tried calling your dad? I'm not saying it was exactly an hour and 5 minutes, but was it like an hour later when you were able to get off the register, or was it?
Sometimes it's whenever anyone decides to, whatever head cashier's there, determines on, all right, well, I'll go ahead and check the schedule, see if anyone's going to be there. There's one cashier. He's kind of, he forgets everyone to have a break.
Okay. But that day specifically, do you remember they left your message? Do you remember about how long it was until you called your dad?
No, sorry, I don't remember.
Okay. And did you leave a voicemail for him?
No, I don't like leaving voicemails.
Okay.
I don't like his voicemail. It says, leave me a number. Okay, you ring my phone, ring my number, got my phone, leave me a message or leave me alone.
That's what your dad's voicemail says?
Yeah.
How many times did you try calling him?
They had called him once, and then I don't remember exactly how many times I tried calling them over the past couple of days.
I mean, that day, whenever because he was supposed to take your daughter to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
And they're calling saying, hey, basically, they haven't shown up, or is someone bring her to the doctor? So did you try calling your dad just once?
Yeah.
Just one time? And it went to voicemail? Straight voicemail?
Yes.
Is that odd for your dad's phone to go straight to voicemail?
With the Metro phone, sometimes it's like, it doesn't get signal, so it's
Okay.
like turned off. It sounds like it's turned off or anything, or like, sometimes he actually forgets to charge it.
Okay.
So
my phone.
but he's also been complaining about how Metro's been giving him so much problems, so
Okay.
I said that he was gonna let service go. Last time I talked to him, like a couple weeks when my family was down.
Okay. So, but you can only remember calling him once on that Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you try to call him back anytime on that Monday later on when you got off work or anything?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember right now. I'm trying to fall asleep.
Okay.
My brain's like waking up again.
I know you're tired. I just, you know this, but I'm just going to remind you, I need we can go as slow as we can because all this stuff is very important, okay?
I know.
When was the last time your baby went to the doctor before the 20th? Do you know what month it was in?
In July, see, she got baby Friday and they kept her for like a week. I picked her up Friday and Saturday I took her to him, and during that week, it went over to the 72-hour already hold, and then she became voluntarily there. And when I went up there, I was like, I voiced my concern about how I don't know if this medicine is going to help or not, because the last medicine didn't help. And I told her about how I was afraid of her staying at the house because she comes to the door. I actually had to lock my bedroom door because she whispers through the door, "Better be glad this door's locked." And she's threatened me so many times, and I just don't feel safe with her. When I'm with her alone, I have the door shut and I can see through the crack where she sleeps.
Okay.
And I normally wait until she's asleep before I go upstairs. And I removed all the knives and everything from downstairs, but since she's not been home for a week, I've kind of been able to bring my knives back out so I can cook and everything.
Okay. So she's hard to deal with.
Yeah, I don't understand how to deal with the bipolar or child with disabilities, so I was telling my dad, well, maybe if I signed my rights away to somebody who would be able to handle her and be able to, like, see if...
Especially your dad saying that she's fine around him, I guess.
Yeah.
So you voiced your concerns on Friday to Peace River?
Yeah.
Is it Peace River or
I was at the hospital when I was picking her up. I voiced my concerns to them. And
what hospital?
It was the Florida Central Behavioral Hospital.
Okay. What city is that in?
Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah, it's long.
So they took her all the way to Orlando?
Yeah, because that was the only hospital they had a room for her.
When she was Baker acted, was she at Peace River?
The first time, yes.
Okay. Well, this time when she went to Orlando, where was she? Who Baker acted her?
Well, she scratched her face up, and so I was like, I went upstairs and told her, I said, give me a second, I'll turn TV on, let me go change into my comfortable clothes out of my jeans. We just got done seeing my cousins. They came in town. I went upstairs, I came downstairs, and I go, baby, come here. And he goes, what? I said, just come here and look what she did.
You said baby, you talking about Matthew?
Yeah, my fiance. And he comes down and goes, what did you do? I said, I don't know what she did. And then
Shortly after they started talking about the relationship her boyfriend had with her daughter.
Her address, she probably would have told him that.
Where's that?
That happened at Lowe's when his parents took her with him to Lowe's while I was at work.
Oh, okay.
And he was a...
So his parents know your child too?
Yes.
Okay. And how would you classify Matthew's relationship with your daughter on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
He was trying to make it like a 10, but...
Of course, you know everything would be a 10.
Yeah, but he goes, I don't know how to deal with her. I've never really had a kid.
Right.
And he goes...
So that makes it better.
Basically, he's never alone with her. He goes, I don't want to be alone with her. Because, matter of fact, she's a little girl. There's people will accuse me of all different things. I'd rather just be safe, and he takes her with his family. And as long as she's buying him things, she's happy and she loves him. But when he says, well, I can't buy it, we have to pay bills, then she hates him.
Mm-hmm.
And then she tells him that only thing he's good for is money. And I said, no, he's trying to be a dad to you because your dad is with his other family right now. That's what I tell her. So that's why she doesn't feel like, well, my dad abandoned me.
So do you think it's better off for your child? You said he was going to be staying with your dad, or she was going to be staying with your father until maybe school starts. Do you think it was better off your daughter staying with him full time for you and your relationship? Do you think that's fair to say?
For mine and her relationship, we seem to be like almost at a 9. When me and my daughter.
Okay.
When she's with my dad.
Okay.
Because like my dad he can grapple him into some money, and he has some money stashed up, so he can buy her what she wants when she wants, and she listens to his theory. She thinks all adults are stupid but Grandpa.
Okay. Did she tell you though?
Yeah, she's actually told me I'm
So
stupid.
do you think that, having said that, do you think it's better for you and your relationship with Matthew if she's with your dad full time?
We've actually been able to focus on our relationship instead of constantly looking over our shoulder. What's she going to do next? What's she going to destroy?
Right. So it does make y'all's relationship better?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not under a lot of
Does it
stress.
make you feel better if she's with your dad because she's better off, I guess?
Yeah, I can actually sleep at night. But lately I haven't been able to sleep because I've been worried sick because I ain't been able to hear from him.
Okay. So let's start getting into that now. I know a little background. So after you picked her up, Friday from Orlando, who went to pick her up? You and Matthew?
Just me, because he had to sleep because he has to go to work at night.
Okay. And where does he work at?
Lowe's. He worked at Walmart. I worked at Lowe's, and he works night shift.
Like stocking? Oh, maintenance? Okay.
Yeah.
So you go pick her up Friday in Orlando, and then what time did you pick her up?
I picked it up around 3 or 4. It was raining.
And you have a car?
Yes, sir.
What kind of car is it?
HHR.
Okay. Looks like a PT Cruiser? Okay.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Black. With chrome.
And then you took her straight to your dad's house on Friday?
Oh, no, I took home, and I took her home. We all watched her. She kind of stayed in the living room with us.
When you say we all, you and Matthew?
Me and Matthew and his dad and his mom.
Okay, does his dad and mom live in your same house?
They live in a trailer right here, and we live in a fifth wheel right here.
Okay, so it's the same address?
Yeah, same address. Yeah.
So you and Matthew live in the fifth wheel, and then his parents live in the trailer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you came home on Friday, when you say I came home and we were all, you guys were in the trailer, the main house?
Yeah, we were in the main house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all are watching her, hanging out, watching TV, and then what time is it now? If you picked her up at 3 or 4, you get home back at 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was about 6 o'clock. His mom went and laid down. Meredith fell asleep. So I'm like, okay, well, she's asleep. It's okay if I leave her here with you, George, so I can take him to work. So that's why I'm not having to wake her up at all, because waking her up is, I get punched a lot.
Okay.
It's basically, I try to wake her up and I get hurt. So
Every time you wake her up, she starts punching you?
Yeah, kicking her or anything and saying, I don't want to get up, and I'm not going to because you're not the boss.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Scared.
Okay. Does it make you angry? Sad?
No. before I came home, I also went to Walmart, got her medicine, so that's why I made sure she had her medicine for the next day.
Okay, so you, they go to sleep around 6, or lay down around 6 or so on Friday?
Yeah.
What about Matthew?
He's up, he's getting dressed for work.
And you take him to work, and you buy her what at Walmart? You said you bought her something at Walmart?
Yeah, I always buy her something at Walmart. I bought her like a Monster High movie and stuff.
Okay, to take to your dad's?
No, they just, at that time I wasn't sure if I was going to take her to her dad's or not, but I just wanted something for her to do.
I thought you said somebody bought her medicine or something.
Yeah, I bought her medicine.
From Walmart?
Yes.
From the pharmacy or
Yes,
from, okay, what medicine did you get from?
The 3 pills that she has up on the entertainment center that he left. One is for like a Xanax or something is what he said. One's for wetting the bed, and one's to like help her calm down and focus.
Okay, so you went and got those refilled, you came back home, Matthew's at work, right?
No, I take Matthew to work.
No, but when you took him to work, is that when you bought the medicine and stuff?
No.
Okay, so this is before you even got home?
Yes.
Okay. On the way home from the doctor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then you get home, they go lay down, you take Matthew to work, she's there with George, right?
Yes. Sleep.
You take Matthew to work, and then you come back,
Yeah, and then take her over to the camper to go to bed.
okay?
George said to leave her there, but I was like, I don't know, that I have to get her up in the morning. I don't really know about leaving her throughout the whole night, in case she tries anything. He goes, well, I don't really sleep at all anyways. I said, okay, well, but I'm still concerned.
Okay. So you took her to the trailer?
Yeah.
What time was Matt's shift? Does he go by Matt or Matthew?
He goes by Cody at the
Oh,
house.
okay, I'm sorry.
Matthew is what he uses for like paperwork
Okay,
and
so Cody,
doctors and stuff.
you take Cody to work at what time?
He has to be at work at 10, so about like 9:30 is normally when we're leaving the house.
Okay, so then you get back home and you have to discuss with George about it's okay she stays there, but you still take her to the trailer.
Yeah.
To the fifth wheel.
Yes, sir.
And then what time do you get? Is this like around what time?
About probably like 11:30.
Okay.
Or like 10:30, 11:30.
Okay.
I didn't really look at the time. I just kind of was focused.
This is on Friday night?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And then we went to sleep, and then in the morning I woke up, got her dressed. I packed her bag for my dad's, and that's when, because she was already going to go with him that weekend.
Okay.
But I talked to him about, well, if I send my rights away to somebody who can take care of her and get her the proper medication and everything, and he said, well, you're giving up your child like your mother did you. I'm like, well,
So your dad?
yeah.
When did you have this conversation with him?
It was a couple days before I brought her over there, and then I had the same conversation again with him. It's like I have to repeat myself with
I
him
understand.
sometimes.
So, but let me ask you this, when you got back to, after you dropped Cody off at Walmart, and you got back to Cody's house and George was awake, was his mom laying down?
Yes, sir.
And where was George at? In the living room? Or-
Yeah.
Okay, and where was the baby at?
She was sleeping on the 2 chairs that we had folded together to make like a little bed.
So when you woke her up, she started punching you?
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yes,
George
sir.
saw what happened?
yeah.
Okay.
And he said, well, just leave her to sleep her. So I left her for a little bit, and then I took her over there when she calmed down. Like, I press her like this, and I can pick her up. I really can't pick her up too much. And George helped me open the doors.
So going home next morning, what time do you take her to your dad's?
I get up about 5 to get her
In the
up.
morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I get to my dad's about around 6:30-ish.
Okay.
You can't.
And how far is your house from his? Where do you live at?
It's probably, I'm up here, here's the 471, here's our house, here's OJ City Road.
So you live in North Lakeland?
Yeah, and then Dad's like right there off the county line
So
area.
he's pretty far from there?
Yeah, about 45 minutes
Okay.
with red lights.
So you get there, what time, about 6:30 in the morning?
Yeah,
And you drop him, and your dad's awake when you get there?
yeah.
And when you drop her off, how long do you stay there?
Just for like a few minutes, and then I'm like, I have to go get him from work. And my dad's like, said something underneath his breath. I don't know, it sounded like peachy lesson or something.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Does he not like Cody?
No, he thinks that because you finally found a man. I'm proud of you. All the weapons you had have been shitty.
Okay.
And
Well,
he's like, we gotta have a talk here. I'm like, but I don't know what to do with her. I don't know how to help her. I said, I'm doing all I know, and I'm fixing to lose my job.
Why are you gonna lose your job?
Because I had to call out so much to take care of
Then the detective started to make her feel less nervous and feel at ease.
her dealing with the dog kennel.
Which is outside?
Yeah.
With your dog in it or something? Or his dog?
Yeah, my dog was in it.
Okay. Is it in the backyard?
It's in the side yard right in front of the old Ford.
When they were dealing with it, what do you mean by that?
They're taking it apart, and
Was your dog in it?
yeah, my dog
Okay.
was on a leash, and we put her up on everything.
Do what now?
We tied her to the post of the
Okay.
house.
So they take care of the dog, and then you take is that when you take the Suburban over to the landlord's?
Yeah.
Where's the landlord in that?
Over, like just right around the woods.
Okay, just like around the block or something?
Yeah.
And did someone come pick you up over there?
I just walked back.
Okay. How far of a walk is it?
It's not that far. It just, if you do a lot of walking, it kind of
I
hurts.
know. Can you tell? So, you come back, what happens with the dog?
We take the dog with us up
Okay.
to the house and everything.
What about the truck? His truck?
His dad takes we take the kennel, we put it in the truck, and we take them up there to the house and everything. We set it up, and Cody goes to bed because he has to go to work.
Okay. But you took your dad's truck up to your house?
Yeah.
Who drove the truck up there?
George did because I can't drive 6 shift.
Okay.
I tried, and I kind of keep killing this thing.
Okay. So,
My dad actually laughed at me.
when's the next time you talk to your dad after that? Did your dad have his phone with him, or did he try calling you guys, or?
I tried saying, okay, well, he told me to sell all this stuff. I'm like, well, what the hell? I got overwhelmed with everything. Like, okay, wait, he got cancer. He wants me to sell everything in his house. He wants me to do this and that. I went and I paid the bills to the electric company to keep power on. And I paid the storage unit so we wouldn't lose the stuff in there.
Where's the storage unit?
Uncle Bob's in the city,
In where, Plant City?
like Alexander Street or something.
Uncle Bob's is the storage unit facility?
Like all my days are running together.
That's fine.
I-
Uncle Bob's
I remember it.
storage.
Is Uncle Bob close to the farmer's market over there?
No, it's on Alexander Street, like by the Chippy Lube,
Okay.
right in that area.
When did you go? So you went, whose storage unit is that?
That's my dad's, and he has me down as a beneficiary, and like some of the stuff in there is mine as well. Like
Okay.
it's kind of like intermingled.
So when, so you take his truck and the dog back to your house, and when did you go pay the keep the lights on, whatever, pay the light bill and the storage unit bill?
I don't remember. I haven't
It's
in
like-
the car.
Right, was it like a couple days after, or?
I don't remember, and I just know it's like around the first.
So are you thinking at this point your dad's like not coming back or something?
Well, I didn't know if like he's freaking out. Like when I was little, when a big explosion happened at his job, he freaks out. We moved to Georgia to be closer to family.
Mm-hmm.
He's losing his house and stuff. I'm moving to Florida because I hated Georgia.
Okay.
They're growing up there, and he goes, okay, well, I'm losing my house and I'm losing my job and everything. Like, what's going on? Can I come with you? Yeah, sure, okay. I'll rent the U-Haul truck and everything. We move to Florida. Basically, it seems like whenever my dad gets a big scare, he runs from the state that he actually had the big scare in, even though you can't really run from your problems. That's what I told him.
Yeah, I understand. So do you think at this point, like, you're paying these bills, do you think your dad's not coming back now?
Like,
Is that why you're, like, taking the truck and the dog and make sure
Well,
everything's paid for? Or?
I took the dog up there because she has to be watched because she's
Obviously.
elderly.
Right. Well, even if she's a puppy, someone's going to watch her and feed her.
Yeah.
So, but you take the dog up there and then you pay the bills and that kind of. So, are you doing that because you think your dad's not coming back?
No, I'm doing it because I just want to make sure everything's taken care of for him. If he comes back, I don't know what his plans are, what's going on through his mind at all. I just
Would you like
just
your-
make sure that things will be okay for whenever it's just a 2-week scare or something.
What about is your daughter on? She takes all this medication, right?
Yeah.
Was that at the house?
Yeah.
At Dad's house still?
Yeah, I seen that and I was kind of a little concerned. That's why I started calling family, and plus haven't been able to get a hold of him. It goes straight to voicemail. My friend Amy came to town. I hung out with her for a bit, talked to her about what's going on.
Who's Amy?
She's my friend. She's in the Marine Corps.
What was her last name?
Hunt.
Amy Hunt? Is
Yeah.
she from Polk County or Lakeland?
Hunt City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she back on leave or something?
She was back for a little bit because she went to APC to apply for them.
She went to where?
To the police force in
Plant
Hunt
City?
I think she said it was HCC.
So she's back Hillsborough Community College?
Um,
HCC?
Yeah, I think she went back to do like an interview and everything, and to see if she can get into the police academy when she gets out in December.
No, I understand that, but is she here now and back in Florida?
No, she's left already.
When did she leave?
She left the following Monday. I don't know what day it was. It was after her birthday.
The following Monday from...
Next, the detectives brought up a text her father had sent to Cody, her boyfriend, claiming he had gone to Georgia and was battling cancer. They then shifted focus, asking her if her dad usually slept on the couch, and inquired about his habits, including smoking and drug use.
Food left out or anything?
No, nothing left out except for the hamburger meat that was inside the snake that I threw out in the trash can Thursday because there was like maggots and stuff.
Okay.
Because Friday morning is trash night.
But was the house pretty clean though? Did you did you do any cleaning?
No, sir.
Okay.
I sprayed the floor with a roach killer spray because of fleas being bad in the house.
When did you do that?
I do that every time I walk in the house.
Oh, so he's got roach killer there?
Yeah.
You didn't go buy any or anything like that?
I bought some extra ones for him, and I bought some bombs to throw off in the house
When
too.
did you do that? When did you buy those?
I don't remember. I bought it for my job. I bought some boxes so that's why we can pack some of his stuff up.
This is after you left, you bought
Yeah.
bombs?
Yeah.
Did you buy any cleaning stuff?
I bought laundry soap for us to use at the house. It's like wash my clothes.
Why did you buy any other cleaning stuff for your dad's house?
No, just basically I bought paint for mine and Cody's place when we were fixing to paint our bedroom to lighten it up in there. I bought the boxes and some tape to box up some of his stuff since he wanted to get rid of it all. I was just going to throw it into a storage unit with my name on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'd be like, hey, here's your stuff. You know, I don't really want to get rid of your stuff. Here it is. You do with it. It's yours.
So what kind of bombs did you buy at Lowe's?
Little fogger, the purple ones.
Like just single ones or they come in package?
They come in like a 3 package.
Okay. How many packages did you buy?
2 of them.
What else did you buy? For the house?
I bought some air freshener and some
Why'd you do that?
candles. My dad's house always stinks.
Does it always smell like dead animals?
Like, he's dealt with rats before, and he smokes constantly, and like propane smell from him using it on the stove.
Okay.
Because his stove went out from roaches.
Okay.
It's kind of another
Is it
reason why I
gas
moved in with
stove?
my fiance.
Is it a gas stove?
It was an electric stove.
Okay.
The little thingy up here that tells you the time and everything, it won't let you push to turn it on or anything or
Okay.
do anything with it.
So you bought the air freshener, candles, and 2 packages of bombs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I set them off so that's way the house could, like, get rid of the roaches and stuff.
When did you do that?
I set them off before I went and picked Cody up Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything else in the house that didn't look right?
I looked around and I could see where my dad looked like he laid blankets out on the couch to, like, lay on and stuff. I mean, I sat on the couches and I just still smelled a funny smell and I just
You
wondered.
sat on the couches since your dad left?
Yeah,
Okay, was the sheets there?
yeah.
Did your dad normally sleep on the couch or?
Sometimes he falls asleep on the couch, but he mainly sleeps in his bed because that's his couch hurts his back and he has to be up and down all the time.
So what, he doesn't normally sleep on the couch though? His back or what?
He used to sleep on the couch when we had that one that's out on the porch in the house. but it started hurting his back really bad, so he started like going back to his bed.
How long has he been back in his bed?
I don't know what his sleep pattern's been like since I've been with my fiance.
Okay. But before you left, was he sleeping back in his bed again, or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, was there just sheets on the couch, or was it, what's his furniture? What's he got? Rocking chairs?
No, it's a double power recliner thing.
It's a what?
Double, like power, you push the button and it raises.
Just for one person?
No, it's for two people to sit right here. And
so it's like love seat?
Yeah, and like a couch over here.
Okay, he has a love seat and a couch, that's it?
Yeah, and then he got
the love seat reclines?
Yeah, and the couch has some that recline too.
Where did he get that from?
The landlady cleaned out one of the old houses, had him do that, and she said, well, since they haven't claimed the furniture or anything, you can have the couch. Okay. And Cody helped load it into the house.
What about the love seat? That too?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
He said if you moving that couch again, it was heavy.
So what had the sheet on it? The couch or the love seat?
The love seat had a sheet on it, which was my old Barbie sheet. And then it had a pillowcase with my Barbie pillowcase on it, and then the couch had my old Lion King blanket thrown on it, and the pillow thrown on it.
Okay.
Like if my daughter was laying on the chair or couch or something, like that's where they can lay down and they sit comfortably and watch the TV.
Okay.
I did take the pillowcase off of that little pillow and put it on the big pillow so he could take a nap while we were waiting to figure out what's going on with my kid and my dad.
Okay. But so you didn't put the sheets there and pillows and stuff? They were already there?
Yes, sir.
The first time you went in there, I guess it was that Wednesday night when you went there and y'all moved the trucks and cars and all that, was those sheets there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's the same. Nothing's really changed.
Well, besides the fact that his gun's missing.
Yeah.
And
his clothes
and his money and his tower. His tower with his money in.
And a couple fish.
And you saw that on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. There were 2 dead rats in there, and then the dead raccoon underneath the house.
Yeah.
When did you get the raccoon from underneath the house?
I don't remember that the day. It was all confusing. Everything's just jumbled together in my mind because there's just so much that's happening. I've been worried, so sick, and.
Well, did your dad take his phone with him, or did he tell you he was going to call you, or what?
He said he was getting a new number, and so I've been waiting for a new number, and it didn't ever happen, so I started calling this one. And Vicky said something weird.
What did she say?
She said, I don't know if your dad's dead or something in the house. I said, well, we've been in the house, there's nothing there.
Okay.
So why would you say that? Why are you, freaking me out here? Because,
where'd you throw the ground beef at?
In a trash can.
Like the one that goes to the road?
Yeah.
What day was that?
It was Thursday.
Okay, when does the trash come?
Friday morning.
Did you take the trash out of the street?
No.
You don't need to, or, they come on the property and get it?
No, Josh always takes the trash out for us.
Who's Josh?
The neighbor.
Okay. So even for your dad, he took the trash to the street?
He normally does, if my dad's out of town or something, he'll do that. Okay. I haven't watched the house for me to see if anything's going on.
Yeah, if your dad's car's in there, it doesn't look like he's out of town, unless he told him he's going to Georgia, right?
Well, yeah, I asked him if he knew about my dad going to Georgia or anything. He said, no, I didn't know. I said, well, he said he had cancer. I told them that and everything.
But as far as you know, did the trash come and get the...
Yeah, because we found it when we came there.
What else was in the trash can?
There were some black bags in there.
How full was when you threw the meat in there, how full was it?
It was about probably halfway full.
Okay.
I didn't really open the bags.
I understand, but just threw the meat in there, it was about half full.
Yeah, there wasn't enough to throw the trash cans in the by the washer or in the bathroom in there.
Okay. Did you see your dad's phone at his house?
The iPhone was at his house. I took it over to the landlady's, and I didn't know it was like the iPhone until like we took the case off of it and it said iPhone. And I thought that was the iPhone. Like, okay, that's the trailer park number. And then I seen an iPhone case in the drawer. I thought,
wait a minute. Your dad has the landlady gets him a phone?
yeah,
Okay.
for trailer parks.
Okay.
He does,
For maintenance?
yeah,
Okay, so is that an iPhone?
yeah.
Okay. What's his personal phone?
His personal phone is like an A something or other. I can't pronounce the name of
Is
it.
it like a smartphone or flip phone?
Yeah, smartphone,
Okay.
Android.
Well, was that at the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you find that strange?
Yeah.
Okay. And he,
No, that was in the Suburban.
As the interrogation went on, they asked her exactly when she decided to call the police.
and
No,
he,
that was in the Suburban. I brought it to the house to show
what was in the
something.
Suburban?
The Android phone, like as if it was just tossed
Your
in there.
dad's phone?
Yeah, like it was just tossed in there and
So when you found that whenever you moved the Suburban?
Yeah.
And you brought it where?
to the house.
Okay. And
And then
what about the phone for that the landlord gave him? What'd you do with
I
that?
put it at the landlady's house,
Where did you find it at though? Inside the house?
inside his house.
Right. That's what, and then you took that to the landlady's house?
Yeah.
Okay. And is she there?
No, she's in Utah right now.
Okay. You have a key and stuff?
I cranked the Suburban up and I hit the power thing that opens the garage
Oh,
and I go
okay.
in there.
And then you can get in the house from there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I basically checked the dog and see if it had food and water for her.
Where'd you put the phone at?
I put it up on the table, and then when me and my fiance came Thursday, we went in there, and I guess he must have put it in his pocket.
Why?
He said there might be something on here we needed, and I said I don't know, and I was kind of dealing with the dog, and I've been frustrated because I can't focus.
But no one did any cleaning in the house besides, there didn't need to be any cleaning done in that house?
No. No, he needed his dishes done because it was
Did you do them?
no.
But you didn't do the dishes, but you got rid of the bugs, right?
Yeah, I put the spray off in the house.
Well, why would you do that and not do the dishes?
Well, the dishes were already done in the drainer. And then
I
there
thought you
was
said
like,
he needed to do the dishes.
yeah, like pots and pan in the sink.
That were dirty?
Yeah,
Why didn't you wash those?
I just didn't want to touch it. And it's,
But
you know, it's nasty water. I don't
but
want.
you'll touch a dead raccoon?
I had like tongs I used.
What tongs?
There was some tongs that my daddy keeps in his drawer.
Where's the tongs at now?
Threw them away
Where?
in the trash can. What I did when
After you threw the raccoon in the woods, you threw the tongs away in the trash can?
Yeah,
Where'd you get the tongs from?
the kitchen. He has like several kinds he does grilling.
But you didn't do any sprinkling, scrubbing, or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. What do you think? What do you think happened to your dad and your daughter?
I don't know.
What's your gut feeling? What do you think happened?
I'm afraid of like maybe he didn't leave Florida and he went over to Vicky's house and she did something. That's what I'm feeling.
She did what?
I don't know because she's like I don't know. I feel weird when I'm around her.
Okay. What do you think she did?
I think she might have hurt them or something, or maybe she has them in her house.
When did you start getting that feeling?
When she started being more concerned about that stupid bed versus my daddy.
Okay. What prompted you to finally call the police? I mean,
Well, I've checked everything out to see if he really did go up there and found everybody that I've talked to. And I was like, well, I still ain't talked to him and I'm really freaking concerned. So I went and I looked and your office was, the state troopers was closed.
mm-hmm.
So I waited till the morning to try to call you guys because I didn't know what the numbers were.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend, that's friends with Matthew
Mm-hmm.
and Cody, his name's Kurt, and he and his wife gave us a number to call you guys.
What number? 911?
No, not 911, the actual police place.
The sheriff's office?
Yes, sir. And we had to go and it's out there.
So, did you know Cody took that phone out of there? I mean,
No, and when he normally gets off work and stuff, he gets like he doesn't really think.
Yeah, you told me. But when did you find out he took the phone?
Like when we were there at the house, when we were looking, and I guess he must have slipped his mind.
When you were at what house?
My dad's house.
Right. Was you talking about today?
Yes.
That's when you found out he had the phone?
Yeah.
Is it true you found out that he had the phone?
Yeah, he goes, okay, I didn't know what this phone was. Like, I was like, okay, well, I thought, because I was thinking that, okay, well, did Dad buy an iPhone 5? Because I know he had one for the landlady.
No, hold on. Isn't it true you found out he had the phone whenever he in front of the police?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Did you ask him why do you have the phone?
Yeah, he goes, remember I took it? I said, no, I can't remember anything. Like, everything's so vulnerable.
Yeah, but you said when he took, but you told me earlier, when he took it, he said maybe there's something on it.
Yeah, and I didn't think I said, until I told him to also put it down.
I know, but you also just said you didn't know he had the phone until the police were there.
Yeah.
So did you know he had the phone at the house when he took it, or did you know he had the phone when the police were there?
He had the phone in his hand when we were at the house, at the landlady's house, and then I just thought he put it down after I told him to, and I didn't know he really actually kept it with him. I guess he forgot about it. Well, we forget a lot when we're worrying about somebody's life here.
Mm-hmm. When did you start worrying about their lives?
When I can't get in contact with them, my family ain't in contact with them, and Vicky's all she is concerned about the stupid bed.
Okay. Why is all the stuff in your dad's room piled on the bed?
Because I was getting the family photos out of the closet, so that's why they wouldn't get ruined.
So what all did you stack on the bed? Just property, or was there? Did he get like 3 mattresses on there or something?
Yeah. That's always been there. That's how he had said you had to make it comfortable for her to lay on.
Is there sheets on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just started stacking stuff up on the floor on the bed?
Yeah.
You didn't see anything there or anything? Like any blood or anything like that?
No, sir.
Okay. And what, with the block, where is the album at, the photo album?
They're in the closet. That's where my daddy put
Is it an
them.
album or frames?
There's a couple album books. There's some boxes that have pictures in them, and then there's like those plastic tote kind of things, and then there's like like an old suitcase kind of looking, like it has.
So
old.
you bank at GT as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about Matthew or Cody?
He was Harco.
Which bank is he want to use? Which branch?
He normally either has his mom take him up to the hills or the one there in Lakeland.
The one by Publix?
Yeah.
That plaza there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He normally hands me the card and I punch it in for him.
Do you have an ATM card and all that?
Yeah, he does.
Do you have your own ATM
Yeah.
card and all that?
I have my own ATM card. I have.
Is your checks direct deposit
Yes, sir.
from your work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you only use the ATM or for money, or do you keep money on you, or?
I normally keep money on me, or I'll just use my bank card for gas and stuff, and he'll give me some money every now and then.
Let me ask you something. Do you know, did you graduate high school?
Yeah, I graduated with special ed.
Okay. Did you go to college?
No, I've been wanting to, but I just I want to focus more on my daughter.
Okay. You say special ed, you graduated? What does that mean?
Basically my reading and my spelling kind of suck.
Okay. Like a slow learner type thing?
Yeah.
Okay. But you have a job and...
Yeah.
So are you a cashier?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can count money and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
It takes me a while to learn something, but once I learn it, I'm pretty good at it. And I've been a cashier before, up in Georgia.
Okay.
So.
At Lowe's?
No. Up in Georgia, I've worked at Pizza Hut was my first job. My cousin Tara put me.
Were you a server?
No, I was the person who did the prepping and washing the dishes.
Okay.
With everyone who washed dishes.
Right, but now you work with money and you're pretty good. Have you ever been accused of stealing money or getting count wrong or anything?
No, sir. I double count. I double counted at the end. I counted once. I counted twice, and I counted to the customer.
Okay.
Cause that's what I taught at Dollar General when I worked there. And
As
I
a
worked.
cashier?
Yes.
Okay.
I worked at McDonald's as the cashier too when I was pregnant with my daughter.
But do you know how cellular the cell phones work? Do you know how these work? They don't have a plug like a house phone, do they? They don't have like a cord and stuff, right?
No, they're wireless.
Right. Do you know how the wireless works though?
Yeah, it bounces off the satellite, right?
Sort of. Have you
Or
ever
cell
seen those
towers or
cell towers? Have you ever seen those cell towers? They're tall, like things coming off of them.
yeah.
That's what your cell phone uses. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you live in an area where you don't get that much signal
Yeah.
on your phone, it's like sometimes it doesn't work. Why do you think that is?
Because you're in a bad area and
Well, what do you mean by that area?
like maybe there's like it's not picking up the frequencies or something like that.
Do you think maybe because there's not a tower nearby?
Probably.
Okay. If you were in the middle of the desert and there were no cell phone towers, do you think your cell phone's going to work?
No.
Okay. So the only way your cell phone works is by cell towers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you drive from your house, let's say there's a cell tower in your front yard. I'm not saying there is.
Okay.
Let's say there's a cell tower in your front yard. Then do you think your phone is going to be using that cell tower at your house?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think if you drive to Plant City and go to Lowe's, do you think your cell phone is going to be using that same tower?
No.
Because why?
The detectives pressed harder, sensing something was off. One of them insisted, "You need to explain everything."
Because why?
There might be another one probably, or
Closer?
yeah.
Okay. So
My dad explained it to me.
he did it?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
He wanted me to learn.
When did he explain that to you?
Whenever I first got a cell phone.
Okay. So having said that, if your dad, he lives 45 minutes from you, you say?
Yeah.
So it's several miles. And I know I'm familiar with, you're way up on 98 North, right?
Yeah.
Almost to a different county, right?
Yeah.
And your dad is all the way down south, almost to a different county, right?
Yeah.
Like Hillsborough County, which is like
Yeah.
City and stuff. So do you think that if you're talking to him on your cell phone at your house, and he's talking to you on his cell phone at his house, do you think both of you guys are using the same tower?
No.
Okay. So when you're traveling, we've learned that when you're traveling, your phone is going to use the closest tower. Okay.
Right.
I'm telling you that because whenever your dad's phone is being used, we're going to get all those phone records.
Okay.
Okay. We're also going to get all your phone records. Okay. We're also going to get all Matthew's phone records or Cody's phone records, and it's going to show you. It's going to show us everybody you're calling and texting, whether the phone call went through or not, and where you were when you made those phone calls. Same thing with your dad's phone. Okay. We're gonna see text messages. If stuff is deleted, it's not deleted. The stuff might be deleted off the phone, but it's still on your computer somewhere. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if I text him a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I
You know?
found that weird that all of the text messages were kind of blank, and I have been, like, Josh said that he's been seeing this guy rides down the road with a bicycle too.
Where's that? Where? What do you mean?
Like, every day there's the guy that rides down the road in a
What road?
drain field.
Okay. What does that mean?
Cheyenne's story was beginning to unravel.
Really? Come on, Cheyenne. Just be honest. Be honest. And I'm telling you right now, just be honest. Because if you're not honest, and we find out you had something to do with the disappearance with your father and your daughter, it's going to make you look like a horrible person. Do you think you're a horrible person?
No.
Yes or no?
I feel like a horrible mother let my dad
Do you
take
think
it.
that you're a horrible person in general?
No, I do everything that God, and I do everything like, I work hard, I try
Okay,
to
well,
make
then
everything.
keep doing it. Then keep doing it, being a good person, because right now you're not. Okay? If you do everything by the book and work hard and you're a great person and, all that stuff, then do the right thing.
I'm telling you what I remember and what I know.
Okay, but you're not going to forget the disappearance of your mother, or excuse me, of your father and your daughter, how that happened. So I want you to tell me how it happened.
All I know is that
And I know you didn't do it by yourself. Where are they? Let's just start with that. Just tell me where they're at, because we're going to find them.
I don't know.
Just tell me where they're at, Cheyenne.
I don't know. Honest to God, I don't
Well,
know.
God's not here, okay, right? Is God here?
No.
So don't promise to God.
God's
I
not.
understand that, but He's not going to be able to tell me that you're telling the truth. I just want to know where they're at.
I don't know where they are. I don't.
Are they at the house? Is that what stinks?
I don't see them at the house. I looked through
Here's the
everywhere.
deal. Something happened at the house. I know that. Okay? There's blood at the house. There's blood at the house. Okay? And I know, you know what happened. I'm trying to find out from you. Did you go in there and find some bad stuff and you were scared and you guys covered it up and did something with them? Just tell me that. Nothing bad happened there and they got up and walked out of there on their own. So,
I don't.
did you
know.
go there?
I don't remember.
You don't remember something bad happened there?
All I know is that everything looks normal.
But it's not normal. Okay? The sheets that you guys put on those couches in the love seat is covering up stuff. It's covering up stuff that we saw, that you know how it got there. Okay? So, if you go in and find some bad stuff in the house, I can understand if you're scared and you want to hide stuff. I understand that. Okay? I also know that cleaning went on in the house, not just bug spray. You decided, for some reason, you all decided that you need to clean stuff up. Okay? Trust me, I know this. So, where's your dad and daughter?
I don't know.
Cheyenne?
I don't. I
Cheyenne,
swear, I
tell me
don't.
right
I don't remember. I don't know where they are. They said they were leaving.
So what's going to happen when we see your dad's phone communicating with your phone? What's going to happen when that call doesn't even exist on your phone on Monday when you said you tried to call him and he goes straight to voicemail to make sure he took your daughter to the doctor? What's going to happen when that call doesn't exist? What's going to happen if that call does exist, but it's in the same place as your phone or Cody's phone? What's going to happen there? Because it's going to look very, very troublesome, Cheyenne, if your phone is communicating with your dad's phone, but you guys are up in North Lakeland. I really don't think you're a bad person. I think you want to do the right thing and be honest. If you went in there and you saw some bad stuff,
I remember.
okay, but you're not going to forget that. So you need to remember where they're at, so we can find them. At least do that. At least tell us where they're at. Are they at the house, Cheyenne? Yes or no? I don't know. Are they at the house? Yes or no? Because it's either you.
The detective knew it was time to turn up the pressure.
House? Yes or no? Because it's either you. They are there or they're not there, and you know where they're at. Are they at the house? Yes or no?
No.
Where are they at? Cheyenne? You do
They
know.
told me they were going towards you. That's all.
That's not what happened, because let me tell you right now.
But the blood in the house. Vicky was the last person to see
Vicky,
them.
we already can tell. I can already tell you that Vicky had nothing to do with this. I know that I can prove that. Okay? My main concern right now is finding your dad and your daughter. And I don't want to mess with this all night. I just want to find them. Regardless of what happened, I want to find them. Okay? So it makes you look like a horrible mother and person if you know where they're at, and we can prove that, and you said you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make you look like a good mother, a good loving mother that you do anything for your daughter, does it? If it is, then act like it. Don't protect anybody. This is your daughter. She's 6 years old, Cheyenne. She's 6 years old. She might have had some problems. Cheyenne, look at me. Look at me. Where are they at?
No.
Move your hand. Sit up. Sit up straight. Because I don't see one tear coming out of you. Okay? I don't see one tear.
You don't know where they are. No.
Yes, you do.
Cheyenne, we already know enough. We have enough information to know there's parts of your story that aren't true. You gotta.
When the phone records and text messages came in, they shattered her story completely. The texts exposed Cheyenne's lies in black and white. Yet despite the evidence, she still refused to confess. That's when the detective had had enough.
I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I want you to listen up, it's very important. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
And I was looking at my dog, like, come and help me, Lucky, help.
Where was Lucky at?
He was cowering in the kitchen.
Was he in a cage or?
Now, Lucky can't really hear all that well. My daughter stuck her fingers in her ears and now she's deaf.
She's deaf?
Yeah, but my daughter kept shoving her fingers in her ears.
So Lucky wanted to come help you, so what'd you have to do?
I remember that he came this way with this, and then I pushed it away because my daughter was...
Say that again?
He came at me like this.
With a knife?
Yeah, like, and I pushed it away. Like, he had this on, pushed it this way, and then my daughter was coming this way, and that's all I remember, and you pushing her away.
But he had a knife in his hand?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, did you see blood on your daughter?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
So how did you get your dad off you? I mean, how did it end?
I don't remember that.
Cheyenne, if you're saying it's self-defense.
As her story started to crumble, Cheyenne shifted tactics, claiming she didn't remember and that she had blacked out. But the detectives were already closing in on the confession.
It would hurt me too if he was already slapping me around. And it would make to have that. And then my dad always says me, whenever I'm going to try to read, because I can't read because I can't read under pressure. I'm a very slow reader, because my dad never took the time to teach me.
Yeah, I believe that, Cheyenne. I think you're telling some of the truth now. What? Take your sip of your water real quick. I'll tell you that'll help you. Just take deep breaths.
I need my inhaler.
Where's it at?
But I need to go get a new one from the Walmart.
Where's your inhaler at?
Walmart, North Lakeland.
No, where's your one out of town? You don't want one?
No, I ran out. I don't spray no more.
Okay. Do you have asthma? How long have you had asthma?
Oh my life, but I grew out of it for a while. As long as I didn't run too fast.
Have you ever tried to use Primatene Mist?
Things were unraveling. Step by step, the detectives extracted a confession from Cheyenne.
On the couch when I pushed them over me.
The couch or the love seat?
The left seat part. I call it couch.
He was on the left seat?
Mm-hmm.
How'd the blood get on the couch?
That's where Meredith fell.
Okay. Did you put the sheets there? When did you put the sheets there? Was it later on?
Yeah, no, I freaked out. I didn't know what to do.
No, I know you freaked out, but when did you put them on there?
I don't know how to handle these. I don't know how to handle spread.
Sorry.
But the way I was trying to give her grandmother really. Like, I was trying to talk to him about maybe put the front half so it's like,
Cheyenne, you don't have to look at me if you don't want to, but I need you to uncover your hands so I can hear you. Okay? Can you please do that for me? You can keep looking down, but you gotta move your hands. I can't hear you. I want to make sure I understand everything you're saying, okay? So, what hand did your dad have the gun in?
The left hand.
Was he left-handed?
I was having to reach underneath there to grab it with
Cheyenne started to break down even more.
like that when he fired.
I can't hear you. I need you to move your arms, please. He's laying on the couch, right? Look at me. Cheyenne. He's laying on the couch, right? And you're right here underneath? He's this way? Okay. So he's on the couch, or on the, let's see, the couch is right here.
I didn't think this story happened, and I just got scared.
But the couch is right here.
Yeah.
So where are you at? Right here?
Right here.
Can you leave? Can you just stand up? You don't have to be on your knees, but can you stand up exactly where you were? No, can you stand up, please? So he reaches, look, he reaches down underneath the couch and grabs the gun with his left hand. Does he point at you?
Closer to each other's.
No, I understand. Does he point at you? Tell me that you got to show. I need you to show me exactly what you did. This is very important. No, can you get up? Can you get up, please?
The detective didn't buy her story.
Just like I rigged out, and then he goes, I just pulled it again, and he just like his finger just stayed on the trigger. There wasn't that many bullets in the.
So when you took the gun obviously away from him because it's at your house. So you took the gun at that point. Where'd you put it? Like in your pocket or?
I wrapped it up and I covered it, and I
Wrapped it up with what?
the banana that my daughter had.
A banana? A banana peel?
Banana.
Oh, bandana. I'm sorry. And where's that bandana at?
The detectives had seen through her from the very beginning. This is a tragic, heart-wrenching story of a woman who committed the unthinkable, murdering both her own father and young daughter. No matter her troubled past or difficult upbringing, there is never an excuse for taking innocent lives. Cheyanne Jessie now faces the harsh reality of spending the rest of her life behind bars. Her sentencing was handed down in Bartow, where she will live out the remainder of her days. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below. This is not the full interrogation. The original and raw footage is over 4 hours long, and if you want to watch it, you can easily find it.